What's going on guys, Cosmic Collector here, and in today's video we'll be unboxing the Luminasta Shinobu Kocho statue. This is the Luminasta Shinobu by Sega. This is actually my second Luminasta statue. I've also reviewed the Luminasta Fern from Freesound, so check that video out if you haven't already. And we'll do a side-by-side a little later in this video as well. I pre-ordered this statue from the Crunchyroll store. I believe this one was the re-release since I missed the original pre-order window. I don't think any changes were made from the original to this one, so it should be the same statue. I know the videos here on the channel have recently slowed down a bit, but I still have a ton of great statues on pre-order, so if you're not already, go and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of those reviews. And let me know down in the comments if there's any other statues or figures you'd like me to review here on the channel. Here's a look at the bottom of the box. And here's a look at the top. Now, let's go and jump into the unboxing. Alright, now that we got everything unboxed, let's go and assemble the statue. First, let's start by attaching Shinobu's leg. And this should just slide into her pant leg. You want to angle it so the effect piece slides underneath her cloak. And it should look like this. Next, we'll go and attach it to the base. The effect piece should just peg in like so. Lastly, her sword will slide into her upper hand. There is a little peg on the handle, and that'll key into her palm. We should probably have her touching the sword, so we can loop it in between her fingers like so. Alright, now that we got everything fully assembled, let's go ahead and take a closer look. Overall, this is an incredible Shinobu statue. They nailed the pose and design and perfectly captured her likeness and expression. This statue is a lot larger than I was expecting. We'll do a size comparison here in a bit, but it's definitely larger than the Luminasta Fern and the Figuart Zero line. I don't know if it's quite as large as the Masterlize line, but I would say it's bigger than the Vibration Stars line as well. I'm definitely not complaining, and the sculpt and detail is incredible. I love the butterfly effect piece and how it's swirling upward, and it also acts as a stand for the statue. The butterfly effect is translucent and purple plastic, and does a great job adding color and volume to the composition. Shinobu's sandals and leg warmers also came out great. I love the gradient there, and they nailed the volume and flow of her pants as they're tucked into the leg warmers. Her white belt is really well sculpted and does a great job breaking up her outfit. We can see her sheath tucked into her belt as well. While it is mostly covered up, it is fully sculpted, and we can see the detail and gold accents throughout. Definitely one of the highlights of the statue is her haori or cloak. I love the flow and dynamism, almost giving it the appearance of butterfly wings. The pattern and gradient throughout looks perfect, and they nailed the color and design. Although it's not painted black, they did sculpt the design throughout her cloak. This does give it a clean and minimalist design, and I think it looks great here on the statue. Her katana is also really well done. They nailed the sculpt and design, and we can even see the kanji on the blade. Both her hands are really well sculpted, and I really like the pose as if she's toying with the blade. Lastly, they nailed her face and head sculpt, and her hair came out great. They perfectly captured the flow and design of her bangs, and her butterfly hairpiece looks great. They absolutely nailed her likeness and expression, and her eye decals look incredible. Overall, this is an amazing Shinobu statue, and I'm really glad to add it to my collection. Alright, and now for the size of the statue. The highest point is going to be the butterfly hairpiece, and that stands at around 7 3/4 inches, or just under 20 centimeters. For size comparison, here it is next to a Funko Pop, and here it is next to a Funko Out of Box. Here it is next to the Figuart Zero Rengoku. And here it is next to the Figuart Zero Zenitsu. Here it is next to the Figuart Zero Tanjiro. And here it is next to the Master Lies Hiei. And lastly, here it is next to the Luminasta Fern. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, and let me know down in the comments what figure you'd like to see me review next. And since you made it this far into the video, go and check out one of the two popping up on the screen now. The one on the left is a video that YouTube's recommending just for you, and the one on the right is a video that I recommended. And until next time, God bless.